Hello everyone, it is Raven back here with part 8 of our Expedition 33 playthrough. So in the last episode we went ahead and did everything in the Gestural Village. We got CL as a new party member, and so we are now finished. We are going to go see Eskie. So let's go ahead and make our way out of the village. I had forgotten that we had this for Gustav. I'll go ahead and switch him back to something a little bit more respectable. I'll just do his normal expedition duds with the shorter hairstyle. I do want to go ahead and check in with the curator, see if we can upgrade any of the skills and such. Okay, so we're not using Gustav right now, so we would focus on the other weapons. Yeah, that is just a really good weapon, but we don't have that many catalysts right now. For CL's weapon, we're probably going to get a better weapon because this is her base one. So, and I don't know, I'm really liking the fire, but it is just quite a bit less damage than the Demonarium. We'll continue on with the Demonarium. Okay. And then for the resources, we did get a Shape of Energy, so we can get more energy tints. And give me just 1 second here as I take a look at what Lumina I'm gonna want for CL. Alright, so the only one that I would really consider getting for her is Burning Mark, but 15 points is very expensive, and I don't know that I want to drop all of the Color of Luminas that I have at this time to get that for her. I do believe that we will get expedition members additionally going forward, so yeah, we're just going to hold off on that for right now. Oh, and I did also, I think it was for CL, I did get the Sakapatat outfit for her by going back to that merchant by the theater. So that is something that you can do as well if you are playing through and following along. I just realized I haven't started my timer, so there we go. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and see if there is any talking that we can do with our party members here at camp, and then we can move on.
Noko's quite obsessed with your arm. Your apprentices would be extremely proud knowing a Gestural loves their work.
Yeah, they'd be insanely excited.
Well, they did a great job designing your arm. It was quite a creative assignment you gave them.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Losing an arm is quite a lemon.
Yeah, it's not lemonade.
I like Lune. She's very supportive, but keeps you honest. Alright, we'll talk to CL.
I still can't believe it. I lost hope after a while, but you all survived.
What was your plan if we hadn't? Be a Gestural champion until your Gamage?
Well, it was a lot of fun, so yeah, maybe.
Okay, and then we gotta find where Mael ran off to. Oh, let's play our new music that we got. Nocturne pour un masque de tristesse. Probably butchered that really badly, but There she is.
Maybe you should stay.
What?
It's safer in the village.
Missed the chance to meet Eskie? No way.
My hair.
I'm okay. We stick together.
Yeah, I understand Gustav's want to protect her, but she's a member of the expedition too. If you agreed to let her come with you, you're gonna have to let her come with you everywhere. Alright, let's see if we can get any more scenes with our party members here.
You okay? You've been quiet since we left the village.
Yeah, sorry. Just bad memories.
Wanna talk about it?
No.
No.
I'm glad you're here.
I would never abandon a member of Aquafarm 3.
Aquafarm 3.
Aquafarm 3.
That was so long ago. You and Sophie were inseparable on that project.
Yeah, we were.
That was a good project. It fed so many neighborhoods at once. Kind of nostalgic thinking back. We really thought we were making a difference.
Hey, we're still making a difference.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah.
Seems that CL's still trying to find her place. I mean, she had thought she was the only survivor, so that's probably fair. Yeah, let's flip right for our apprentices. Gustav finds a spot where he can be alone. He spends some time writing in his journal. He writes about the Gestrels. He knows how happy his apprentices will be to learn they exist. He hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For those who come after.
For those who come after. Gustav heads back. Alright, we can go ahead and go to sleep.
I can't believe it. We're gonna meet the Esquier.
The Gestrels and Esquier. The tales are true.
Do you feel something? White hair. Who are you?
Alicia, I told you to stay home. It's not good for you to see this. Yes, I understand. It's her fault, and she doesn't even know it. But you can't be here.
What are you talking about? What's my fault? What is this?
You should never have come. You're only going to make things worse for everyone. Now take your friends and go home. Let them spend their final year in peace. This is your only warning.
I can't wait to see.
Maya?
Hey.
Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey.
It's him. I saw him. The white-haired man and this woman.
Where?
What did
What are
you
you talking
see?
about?
Mael, breathe. Slow down. What did you see? Think carefully. Every detail could be important.
He said we need to go home and that it's my fault. And that I'm gonna make things worse for everyone. You were all frozen. I couldn't. It was like a waking nightmare.
It's okay. It's okay.
What
It's
else?
over.
You said there was a woman.
Luna, maybe later.
She had a mask and
I know this is hard, but I need you to focus, okay? While the details are fresh.
Luna, ask her tomorrow. Hey, hey. Breathe. Listen to me. You're safe. Do you understand? Okay? It's over.
Alright, so that cutscene was a little choppy at parts, and I thought reloading would help it, but it maybe is just a difficult one for the game to load, so we'll go ahead and do it. We got to get over here to SKA's nest, so we'll start heading east.
yeah.
We can debrief along the way. Let's head east to SKA's nest.
Alright. I think that's the SKA's nest over there, so head that way and check on the map once we get closer. This is where we found that younger Gestrel earlier on the map. Oh, I did actually want to go and check over here because there was that merchant that needed an additional expeditioner, and that might have been CL, so let me quickly go and do that. Alright, let's see. Yes, so we can get the artist haircut for CL. Perfect. I like the artist hairstyles for the girl, so let me go ahead and get her dolled up. Alright, cool. And we will go ahead and cut back to when we're in front of SKA's nest. Alright, here we are, and I just checked on the map. This is where we're supposed to go. So let's head into SKA's nest. Alright, very nice. Let's go tag this flag really quickly. And I think this was the gestural that we have the very special password for.
Golgra said to shout the password as loud as we can. Well, Gustav, you're the loudest.
Really? Hey.
Come on, don't be shy.
Get out of my way!
Jeez, tu pochi mama parino.
No. It's just it's the password.
Mico femico la gor granda bari bombi no passwordito. Gomiku rapito sava.
Look, I am very sorry.
It's just that Golgra told us that's the password, and
Come on, it's a Jastral. He'll have forgotten in about a minute.
I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry for the slight disconnect there. The cutscene was really choppy again, so I didn't remember to put CL's artist hairstyle back on. But yeah, I I really like the character interactions in this game. That little ribbing with CL is very nice, and there's a certain level of writing that it's just hard to quantify, but it really gives the characters life. So before we head up this path, I just want to make sure there's no secrets. I do see like a little crouch area over there, so we'll go this way first. Pick up a color of Lumina. See if there's anything behind our friend here. Looks like some chroma.
Nice.
I guess our party members are just going to take turns saying nice. Let's see if Sanisa has anything to say. Party stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and make our way through.
Interesting decor.
Very nice.
SKA is said to feed on light.
Are you okay, Maya?
Oh,
I don't know. Getting a bit of deja vu again.
The light here. It feels a little... I don't know. Yeah.
well, I definitely was not intending on just falling down here, but while we're down here, let's go fight this enemy. Okay, so we start in Virtuoso stance with thanks to her new weapon. So let's go ahead and switch to offensive. Make him defenseless. So with CL here, and we cannot do anything. We can't do any of those. I mean, we can do rush, but I don't think that's necessary. So we're gonna go ahead and do a searing bond.
A storm is coming.
So he's defense broken. We'll go ahead and immolate.
Danger!
Please, survive!
Brace yourself.
Hurry! Xian, don't!
He's gonna flee soon, so we gotta do some damage here for sure. Do a swift stride and get back into Virtuoso stance.
Ready?
Okay, we are out of action points, so that is a little rough. I guess we'll just go ahead and attack. Okay. We'll go ahead and electrify, so we can get a light stain.
Thunder!
Man, that attack is deceptive. He will flee next turn. Alright, we gotta try to break in here.
Ready.
Okay. Go ahead, and she is hurt a little bit, so let's harvest.
I'll use your knife. Let the ink flow.
And we'll go ahead and lightning dance.
Lightning dance.
And we will offensive switch. Okay, luckily we stunned him, so that's all good. So we are in Twilight, so he doesn't have any foretell on him though. Alright, well, Searing Bond.
Take this.
And we'll spark.
Blades. On me.
Alright. Get some good loot from that. Did take some unnecessary damage, but it is what it is. We got another recoat just in case we want to adjust some of our character stat spreads some more. I would have thought for sure there would be a secret in here, but fair. Okay, I think. Oh man, I'm getting all turned around here. Okay, I think that's where we fell down initially. So. There's not a way to get up there. Oh, we got handholds right here. Alright. Okay. Brief cut there. Let's go ahead and continue in. I like the color palette in this area. Oh boy, this is very open. Okay, we just gotta make sure we're getting everything we can. So let's immediately ignore the obvious path. Nope, nothing back here. Right, nope, we're not jumping up there. Okay. Do some exploration. I do see an item up there. Nothing back here either. Okay, looks like we are gonna have to go up on that central platform if we want to progress at all. See if we got anything over yonder. We got some chroma.
This will be useful.
Thanks for the commentary, Gustav. Oh. Got worried I was gonna get stuck there for a second. Nothing up here? Okay. Alright, let's go over to this side. Nothing. Okay, I wonder how you get over there. Probably figure it out here once we get further up. Oh. That is a cutscene.
No SGA.
Bonjour, mes amis.
Hey, bonjour, mon ami.
CL?
What? I don't know. He seems nice.
Oh, it's you. Hello again, my terrible swimmer friend. You finally come to learn to swim?
No. I'm not that fond of water.
Actually, that's sort of why we're here. We need to cross the sea. Golger said you could help.
Mon ami, a rolling stone gathers no moss.
Pardon me?
In the stories, they say Esquier likes to speak in riddles.
In what way?
I don't get it.
We really need to cross the sea. Would you please help us?
There's a lot of you to carry. I'm strong, but I'm not that strong. I will need Flory.
Who's Flory?
One of my rocks.
Rocks.
See? Flory helps me swim. But Flory was stolen by my arch nemesis. One whose every step shakes the foundation of the world. The one known as Francois.
Okay.
Let me guess. Francois is located deep in Nevron-infested territory, right?
Oh no. He's right next door. Over there.
Oh.
Francois is my neighbor.
Okay. Well, I guess we could take a look.
Fantastic. Good luck, mes amis. Please, bring Flory back to me.
You seem to know me.
Yes.
How? I don't understand.
Men trip not on mountains. They stumble upon stones.
Okay.
CL's just okay. That's perfect. Alright, so I wanted to go over here just to see if we had any more to explore. Okay, so let's go ahead and head over to this side just to make sure that there's nothing over here either. With the steps down here, it makes me feel like there is something. But I will see in just a second. Is that... I don't know if that's a statue of Esquier or if there's like supposed to be multiple of him or something. Alright, let's go ahead and continue on this way.
The more information we get, the more questions I have.
You okay, Sia?
Yeah. Esquier is surprising.
Go ahead and go over this way. Have a color of Lumina. Nice. We do see an expedition flag, 66. Go ahead and rest up. That seems like an important chamber.
There's nothing here.
Who dares enter my lair? You can't just walk into someone's home without knocking. That is incredibly rude.
Is that... Are you Francois? He's just a talking rock.
Wait, I thought Flory was the rock.
A rock? I am not a rock. Do you have rocks for eyes? You certainly have rocks for brains. I am clearly a turtle. Esquier! Stop sending hooligans over here!
Stop being a meanie. They're nice humans.
Then keep them on your side of the caves! Now get off my lawn!
It's okay. We'll leave. We're just here for Flory.
So, not only are you intruding, you're here to steal? Oh my word! Humans! Well, over my dead body! Rah!
Okay, so we're definitely going to want to use breaking rules so that we can break his shields.
Take down the shields.
Very nice. And we'll go ahead and Searing Bond. And he's weak to dark. Okay, cool. And we'll put a burn on him.
I'm ready.
strongest ice attack ever, huh? Oh, alright, yeah, that's pretty strong. Alright, let's Swift Stride. And we'll attack with Ciel.
Ciel, dodge!
Nope, he's not quite able to dodge there. Alright, bring us home, Mayo. Augmented first strike. That's pretty nice.
Okay, let's put an end to this foolishness. I need to sleep like a turtle.
All this trouble for a tiny rock.
Take it and never come back.
Francois, you got smashed.
But know that I will never stop chasing you.
But you can't move.
Scram!
Alright, so definitely not my finest moment in that fight there. That attack was a little... It's definitely a little bit confusing. I am like all out of sorts trying to get where I'm going. Okay, I think this is the road path that we want to go down. No, it's just a lantern.
Francois and Esquier are very different from Gestrels and Nevrons.
You think the Paintress created them too?
Oh,
If not,
mine.
who else?
Maybe they came
I
from another
will
world.
go ahead and grab that after we do this, because I don't know that we can get back up here very
This will
easily.
be useful.
Okay, this is Esquier's place, and that's how we get this. Alright. Alright, I'll just go back and for the mime
Oh, lovely.
now. Alright. And we'll use Chroma just to heal us up. Got an item here.
This will be useful.
A mushroom. Okay. And let's do this fight here. Okay, we'll go ahead and burn him.
Feel the burn. Finesse and grace.
And we'll break rules.
Take down their shields.
Here we go.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and Searing Bond.
Take this.
On guard.
We could Swift Strike. Let's just Spark to get more burn. Actually, let's break him with the Fleuret Fury.
Finesse and precision.
Oh, I guess it only broke him if... I guess it only breaks him if you're already in Virtuose stance, so that's a little unfortunate. Alright. Let's go ahead and... let's try out our Rock Slide.
Take cover!
Ooh.
Well, well.
A little rough on the damage there. going to continue building up so that we can use our other... Okay. Definitely seeing some problem with the skills that I grabbed for Ciel. She runs out of energy very fast. And her basic attacks do very, very little damage. Alright, let's go ahead and electrify.
Okay.
Swift strike. Let's just offensive switch here. Ooh, just a little early on that one. Alright, well, Phantom Blade. Alright, he's finally broken, so that should allow us to do some good things here. He's not burning anymore, so let's burn him.
Feel the burn.
I can do it.
Alright, we'll swift stride. Really was not liking my L there. So we do have Twilight. So let's go ahead and Searing Bond so we can get a bunch of Foretell on him. And we'll go ahead and Electrify.
I'm ready.
Alright, you should be dead.
To take risks.
And let's just go ahead and harvest so that we can get some healing back.
I'll use your knife.
We got a new outfit for Ciel. What do we got over here? Oh, invisible wall is what we have over there. Okay, I think that should be all for down here. So let's go back to SKA. But yeah, I'm definitely noticing for Ciel's skills, she does run out of her stuff very fast. I like Searing Bond as an ability, but I'm not using Fortune as much as I thought that I would. It's just very expensive. I'll keep Rush, but I'm gonna go ahead and get a cheap spender just so that we can build up her action points a little easier. Now let's go ahead and go back up to SKA.
You got Flory. That's not Flory.
What do you mean that's not Flory?
Ha! I never had Flory. Your rock is still on the Stone Wave Cliffs.
He got me good.
Wait, does this mean you won't help us?
If you promise to get me Flory, then we can be buddies.
Can't you swim without Flory? We saw you flying just now.
Oh, you're much too heavy. I need my rocks.
Your rocks?
Alas, I've lost them all. I can do much more than swim. I can fly into space. I used to fly all the time with my best friend Verso.
We'll help you find your stones.
Oh, how lovely of you.
Wait, Francois said the Stone Wave Cliffs. Where's that?
All the way to the north. Just aim for the big 33. Woo! I'll meet you outside. Ah!
Okay, and I just remembered that we did not equip our new augmented first strike that we got. Now, Lone tends to do more multi-hit attacks, so I'm actually going to go ahead and give it to CL. I'll give her that instead of augmented attack. She doesn't really need that. Ideally, if we're managing her her action points correctly. I'm sorry. We have... I guess that we're going to be able to get Esquier as like a somewhat party member? I don't know. I don't see him as selected, but he is just sort of there, ominously in the background. Alright. Let's go ahead and see... I see a grapple point over there, so let's go across this pillar. Nice. I like the music in this area as well. Nice and pretty. Okay, I do see Expedition Journal over here.
Expedition 66, Marcel. Damn you, Esquier, and your stupid mushrooms. Your friend ate them with no problem, but it also seems your friend was immortal. That's the sort of extremely relevant detail that you should mention at the start. Oh, stop crying. You're not the one about to die. I can't believe this is the end of our expedition. We've learned nothing and achieved nothing, and we're not even leaving anything useful for future expeditions. Damn it all, I should never have trusted a giant talking marshmallow. Great, and now I'm losing consciousness.
Alright, note to self, do not eat the mushrooms. Alright, well, let me see if there's anything else that we can get here. Oh, another grapple point. And here is that Pictos that we saw. +1 AP. Oh, that is so useful. It would allow Lune to Thunderstep right at the start of battle. Yeah. Let's see what the Lumina situation is. Burning Mark. Warding Mark is 5. Without Gustav, we're not actually marking them quite as much. So let me do this. Let me do Energizing Start for Lune there. What do we get? We got the second with that. And then we can see how she looks in her new duds. She does look pretty nice, but we'll go ahead and keep what she had before. Okay. Alright, and we'll rest up. More speed, if you please. 505. I did notice that Lune was going before Mael sometimes, which is a little weird, but should be fine. And Mael, you have 5 points. We want 6. Yeah, I'll have to mess around with CL's tree a little bit and see if I can find something better. Esquier ability unlocked. Navigate impenetrable terrain to discover new areas across the continent. You can call upon him by pressing Z. He'll help you move over difficult terrain, find other stones to improve his abilities. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go around the map and see areas that we can go ahead and use that. Do you remember, like, over here? This is one area where we're gonna go ahead and want to use it. I don't know that... Oh, this is a side area right here. So Stonewave Cliffs are up to the north there. Can he attack? No, he cannot. So we're going to want to dismount to do this fight here. Dismounting is not an option. What if I just like run into them? Okay, we do not get first strike from that, but luckily it shouldn't be a problem. Go ahead and offensive switch to this one. Searing Bond on this one because the other one's burning, so I'll get that.
This.
Very nice. That's some synergy. And we have 5 action points with her. Oh well, we'll just transfer. So now we can dismount. I don't know what that was about. Maybe it was like a glitch or something. But I did notice there was... Oh, can I hit that? No. Okay. I'll go ahead and see, because I do remember there being stuff over here that we could go through, some rocks or some such. Okay, I didn't mean to hit that one, but SK is pretty big. Go ahead and spark this one.
Here we go.
And Searing Bond.
This.
Okay, that's enough for Lune to level up. And we master Critical Moment. I could have sworn there was an area over here that required... Yes. Color of Lumina. Oh, what is this? I wonder. Ancient Gestural City. I am going to come back. Once, maybe I'll dedicate an episode to just looking at the random areas around the map. Oh shoot, I don't really want to fight them. It's kind of a waste. At least it does allow us to progress the map a lot faster. It's pretty nice. That is another area. It's a little collision clipped on the various things around here. I wonder what this is. Oh, there's another area. Yeah, we'll definitely have to devote some time to looking through all this stuff, but let's see what we got over here. Another area. Okay, that guy is rough. I don't want to fight him just yet. Pictos? Oh, Expedition Journal.
Expedition 62. Eugène beat the rest of us to 100 kills, but I'm still 3 shy. I might need to do some solo hunting if I'm going to even up the score. Oh, I can hear a big Nev coming. They count for double. If I kill it quick, I can boost my score.
I'm guessing that that did not work out as he had planned. Okay, we got a merchant right here. Let's see what we got. Oh yes, more customization. And a new Pictos. Wait. Plus 1 AP on battle start. Is it? Do we already have that? Is that a secondary one? That would allow her to use Thunderstep right at the start. This is Energizing Start 3. This is Energizing Start 1. So this gives... What? This gives health. This gives health. They're like the same ability. Or do they cost different Lumina costs? Well, I can't see because I haven't had it mastered yet. This costs 15. Well, we'll take a look at that. I'm probably going to want to spend some Lumina on Luna anyway. Don't imagine that I will find wanting to switch her out at any point. Oh, yep, that is the area that we are wanting to go to. And everything. Well, tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and end off here. I'll mess around with some stuff, see if we want to upgrade Luna's Lumina situation, and start looking into some of the side areas. And maybe next video before we go to the Sunken Cliffs, or what is it called? The Stone Wave Cliffs, we'll do some of these side areas. Alright, but until next time, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you on the flip.